Rate this game. This is a game I like to call Research Point 5, and the objective of the game is you're scientists with all your other friends that you decide to invite, and you own a facility. The facility contains all sorts of things, like a robotics lab with a very evil looking robot, and then there's the secret teleporter lab, and there's the outside with the blast shelter, which will be seen in just 1 minute. You can also find the medical lab, which can be used for your own gain after jumping in this toxic sludge known as slurp. And you could heal yourself, sure, but if you come over down this hallway, you will find the teleportation area. Now, we don't have somebody to step on that pad, but I'll show you what you can do. So once someone steps on the pad, you can send them to different dimension, which will trigger, see, we need a player over there in order to do it, but it'll trigger the teleporter to activate and send them to the cubed dimension, featuring the 0 point event, which will cause a total collapse, and the only way to get out is by hiding in one of these rockets here. These rockets take you to space and you'll be okay. Once finding the stairwell and going upstairs, enter the storage room and you will find these active power cells. Now you want to take these active power cells and bring them down to the robotics lab. Once you do that, you will find this button called Charge the Robot. You can put the power cells into charging the robot, and then you'll see this other suspicious button. The robot calls to you, set it free. And if you do that, it's going to set off a nuke in 1 minute if you don't get to the nearest blast shelter. As you can see, you'd have to go out here, and at the very end over there is the blast shelter and the countdown. Now, you might be thinking, how am I supposed to make it? There's not enough time. Well, if you decided to look in the tall grass, you would find a secret car which can be used to get ahead. Once you make it to the blast shelter, before the countdown, you're going to want to close that door. Closing the door means no other players from the outside can get in. And you got a pretty comfy living here. So once it blows up, nothing's left. It has been turned into a wasteland that you can no longer see. But at least you survived, right? You did fine. While there are many more endings I cannot show you, you just have to play it yourself. Jump inside this toxic sludge slurp and rate this game.